Hi there, yeah, my name's Anthony. Formerly Galloway Cricket Club, now playing for West of Scotland. I've been asked to share some tips about leg spin and bowling. Here we go. I'm going to talk about sort of the hand, the wrist position, and a few other things on my thoughts about leg spin as well. Okay, so firstly, just about leg spin in general. Never been a better time to bowl it. Okay, if you look at the rise of 2020, every team had a leg spinner in it. Okay, when I was growing up a wee while back, there weren't as many. Shane Warne was the main one. Okay, but with batsmen becoming more attacking, higher scores, the variation that a leg spinner can bring to the game is more and more important. Okay, if you're bowling leg spin, I think you really have to enjoy the challenge. It's a hard art and it takes a lot of practice, okay, in particular, in regards to that. But what I would say is you're bowling leg spin, do make sure you spin the ball hard, and that's the most important thing. If you're a leg spinner or a spinner in general, you want to spin the ball hard. If you're a fast bowler, you want to bowl as fast as you can. Okay. If you're a swing bowler, you want to swing it as much as you can. So I think that's very important as we start to go through some of the things we will today. Okay, but the key really is practice makes permanent. If you don't practice leg spin as often as you can, and you don't get a feel, okay, and you don't get a lot of repetitions in, then it can be a real struggle, to actually bowl with much consistency. Okay, so first I'm just going to start with the grip. Okay, just to give you a bit of an idea there. So the best thing that I've ever heard is just 2 fingers up, 2 fingers down. Shane Warne used to say that all the time, 2 fingers up, 2 fingers down. This is just going to slot in here, okay, like that. Now, obviously in terms of that, you want your fingers to be running across the seam, okay, because when you impart that spin, you want the seam to be running from right to left, and you want the ball to sort of land on the seam to get maximum grip off the pitch and to make the ball spin as much as possible there. Okay, the key thing is when you slot it in there like that, okay, these two are going to be the main two that are really kind of holding the ball together. Okay, you don't want to hold it too tight, okay, and you want to have a little bit of a gap just in here, not too much. You don't want it all the way out like this, okay, but you don't want it all the way in the palm either. If it's right in the palm, you're not going to get any leverage to actually spin the ball, and if it's right out here, then you're going to struggle to control it. So it's really just putting a small wee gap in here, not holding it too tight. Okay, I think you want to be very loose. Okay, you obviously want to have a good enough grip to grip the ball, and particularly when it's wet, you want to maybe make sure you've really got your fingers wrapped around it. Okay, but if you hold it tight, you're going to be tense when you come to bowl, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. Okay, in my opinion. The other thing that varies from this grip is just the thumb. So I personally have the thumb resting on here. Okay, some people choose not to have the thumb on at all. That's complete personal preference. Ultimately though, the fundamentals, the sort of 2 fingers up, 2 fingers down, spinning with the 3rd finger, those fundamentals remain exactly the same. Okay, so just to start off with, when you get this in your hand like this and you get the grip there, the easiest thing to do is just hold your wrist first of all and just try and use the fingers to just impart that spin. Okay, like that. Now the next stage of this then is to then start doing what we call cocking your wrist. So this is very important, okay, because with an off spinner, you're going to use most of your fingers to spin the ball. But the advantage of being a leg spinner and a wrist spinner is that you don't just use your finger, you're able to use your wrist. And that allows you to get a lot more revolutions and a lot more spin than generally an off spinner would. Okay, so with that, I would recommend cocking the wrist towards you, okay, when you're first practicing it, the same grip, okay, and then you're just going to gradually work it round, and as you get here, you're going to spin with the fingers. So just show you a few, try and do it a bit slower, so round gradually, and then spin it out, okay, and you can start getting faster and faster as you get more comfortable with it. Okay, so really giving it a bit of a rip, okay, and getting those repetitions in, getting a feel of it. Okay, you'll see a lot of leg spinners and off spinners and spinners in general constant with a ball in their hand at home, at the club, wherever they are, with a tennis ball, just constantly flicking out the hands. Some of them will feel a little bit different, okay? You'll start to get a real feel of that as well, okay? From there, obviously that's mainly the sort of hand and wrist motion. You can start to gradually work it with a bit more arm, okay, just round a loop, okay? A couple of practice drills you can really do with this as well, just to get used to this motion. One of the easiest ones is just do it underarm, so cock the wrist towards you and then flick it out like this, okay? You can do that with a friend, try and beat him, with the spin, or beat her with a spin, or you can, do that against a wall, see how much you can spin it. From there though, if you're looking to start working it into an action and stuff, a really good one, limited by space here, is to actually just kneel. So if you kneel with this back leg down, this left leg up, you can use your arm, your front arm, you're going to pull around and you're going to gradually work this arm towards you. Okay, so that can come around in a sort of roundabout motion. Okay, between half 12 and half 1 is what I would say. Okay, you don't want your arm to be too high, you're not going to be able to get any spin. If it's too low, again, you're going to lack control. Okay, so it's really important, okay, that you have your arms up between maybe about half 12 and half 1. Okay, and the key thing is when you're actually getting to this motion and you're going to bring it through, is to have the hand sort of facing you. So as it comes out and you rotate your left arm and bring your right shoulder through and your sort of core through, that you're going to actually have the ball spinning from right to left as you'd want it to. Okay, yeah, so that's sort of some of the fundamentals really about sort of the wrist to hand position, how you can sort of practice spinning the ball, okay, how you can then maybe start to just work it in, okay, by sort of kneeling down and isolating the top half of your body in particular, okay, in regards to that. So yeah, as I say, just start practicing, okay, get a feel of it, get a tennis ball in the house, know your parents, and yeah, look, that's just my general thoughts, and I guess just enjoy it, and I might see you another time.